It's the most wonderful time of the year. That time of year, it's not Christmas, it's Dragon Con. So, just got into my room, and then I'm going to go and get my room for next year. First thing I always do, I'm gonna get my badge. And then by that time it'll probably be lunchtime, and then by that time it'll probably be time for me to go off site for a few hours for an audition, which I'll put it this way, I'm doing it more for the experience. My expectations are that it's gonna be an experience of doing an audition. But there we go. And then hopefully by the time that's done it'll be happy hour. I realized something. My first Dragon Con was in 2008. So I've been doing this for a long time now. And that's all. I will see y'all in a sec. Hey, here it is. First line of Dragon Con. Get the hotel room for next year. Right, this is this year's hotel room key art. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to be. I think it's like a Loch Ness monster. Right, got my badge. I got a special new lanyard for Eternals, and so I'm gonna need to transfer over my pieces of flair. Luck is on my side. It's an empty elevator. Alright, I'm sure y'all cannot hear me at all. They got the con all going. They got a Jurassic Park theme. I just got back from my audition. It went so good. And now I'm just gonna nip up to the room for some snacks and some water before I go to Mai Tai hour.
I remember Tinkerbell. I remember. You remember? Yeah, I remember. I remember Tinkerbell.
Now we're really kicking it off. Trader Vic's with the Mai Tai as tradition. Here's to a good con and here's to a good audition. Woo! How does it feel knowing that you're expendable? Yeah. Even if you're expendable, you're important to me.
No, we're Rikers.
You matter. You're Rikers.
We're Rikers. Amanda, get in between Tyler and Tina.
Right, here we are finally getting to costume. Let's get that in there. Oh yeah. Spent honestly like a solid hour with the wig and the makeup, and I'm still not entirely pleased, but we're just gonna go with it right now.
Now we get it.
Rebellion is counting on you! Save them from the Empire! Long live the rebellion! the Star Wars thing. I don't know if I ever said it, but this got approved for the Rebel Legion back in July. So I'm gonna go and hang out with some rebels and scoundrels and actually meet some of them. And that's probably... Oh, and then it's the last party on Alderaan. That's probably gonna get up until my bedtime because I'm like a grandma. Alright, you know what this is? It's ice cream with alcohol in it. It's the most Dragon Con thing ever. Cheers! Good morning. Because no matter what I do, I always wake up early. So I'm gonna get coffee and walk around the ghost town that is Morning Con, especially on Sunday. Oh boy, so it's been a few weeks, in case you can't tell by my changed hair color, and I'm only just now doing my outro. Got away from me, I don't have an excuse. And it'll probably be even longer before I actually edit it and actually get it uploaded. But anyways, it was a very solid Dragon Con. It was a great time. Real quick, my highlight, well, first was seeing the T-Rex and the Pikachus and the Nurse Joys and the Officer Jennies all dancing in the Hilton. I love the Hilton. It's become more of the party hotel. The theming they always, or not always, but recently have been doing has been really cool. So I love that. I love staying there. Happy to come back next year. My bigger highlight, though, was how many freaking background people were there. It was like BG Con. And I had a couple of friends who I knew was going, but then I ran into so many more. And like Dragon Con is so massive, bumping into people in general, it's kind of, your chances are slim of just randomly running into them. But like there was like all of the lower level, well, a lot of like PAs and day players and everything. It was just like the lower level Atlanta film people were just at Dragon Con, which is cool. That never happens that I see work people at Dragon Con. And the low point, though, I never did make it into the America's Mart. I never did make it to the dealer's room. That's okay. I don't go to shop. I wasn't planning on buying anything. Just wanted to look at least. But I don't know. I've hated it ever since they moved there. I don't know what the alternative would be. But for those who have not been in a long time or haven't gone before they switched to the America's Mart, it used to be in the two really big ballrooms on the lowest level of the Marriott. And that was fantastic. Especially if you stayed in the Marriott. You could get your drink, you could walk around, and you could have like a little bit of time where you could be like, oh, well, there's nothing I have planned for a little bit. Let's just hang out. Let's just nip into the dealer's room and window shop a little bit. Or not window, but table shop. Just browse. You could do that. But now it's like a thing. Now it's like you need at least an hour to go and do it. And the whole times when I had an hour when I wasn't otherwise occupied, I didn't really want to go out there, so I never made it. And it sucks. And I don't know. I have another unpopular opinion. I think they need to cap membership. Cap membership or stop doing day memberships. I know a lot of people are going to disagree. Maybe I'll anger a lot of people with that comment, but like they need to cap it. So that's all. Hopefully I can get this done and on YouTube in a timely manner, but that's all until whenever I do another video. Whenever that's going to be, so y'all have fun and be safe.